I'm from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder, morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around, meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be, down under's calling, can't you hear?
G'day, folks. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. G'day, Jimmy.
Good morning, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing really well. What about you?
I'm doing fantastic. Cannot complain.
Jimmy, I've got to do this for you, mate. I've just got to do this for you.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
And what do we do on a Wednesday?
It is hump day, my friend. Good morning.
It is hump day.
Hump.
Hey, Jimmy, you got your coffee ready?
I do.
Let's. Where did it go? Oh, it went up there. Let's do this, my friend.
All right.
I'm hoping you join me with this one.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn, and hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way. Sun's up. Chase the clouds away. Today's gonna be good, no matter what they say.
Yes. Good morning, folks. Welcome aboard. Come on in, get your drink of choice, and let's.
Good morning, everybody. It's going to be a great day, no matter what they say. Don't let the bastards wear you down. It is the best sip of the day.
Agreed.
Wake up.
I've got to go through the chat, Jimmy. Let's say good day to some people before we get on and talk about the nonsense that we were talking about earlier on yesterday, the day before. Shut up, Shaun. G'day, Shaz. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Wait a minute, Shaz. What is this? 320 pairs of earrings. Only 180 pairs away from 500. Seriously, Shaz? I thought you'd flogged off a couple. We've got John G. Good morning.
Morning,
You're
John.
working this morning. Nice to have you on board. Shaz is saying g'day. I'm just going to flick through the very quicklies. Shaz is saying, hey, John, she's up to 320 pairs. Yep, we know you want the 500. And you're getting a big collection. That's what John is saying. And I'm telling you, get off the collection, flog a few. G'day, Joe. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you on board, even though it's not on our channel. Oh, yes, you are. No, you're not. Well, what's the weather like up in Dubbo? Melbourne's had a good day yesterday, bit of a coolish one today, and now we're sitting on 12. So what's the weather like up in Dubbo? Just skipping through. G'day, Daniel. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you on board. It's been a while. Looking forward to having some more conversation with you. Fantastic. Joe is saying finally got to upload those damn videos, and he needed to upload 3 videos in one go.
Okay.
The background is not messing around with my head. The background is messing around with my jumper. Shaz is saying g'day. Not yet. She needs someone to help her sell the suckers. The only way you're going to sell the suckers is if you put them out there. G'day.
I don't think you need. She doesn't need the help. She's got a YouTube channel and a Facebook page. Get out there and start selling the stuff.
Correct.
Look, I did my best by trying to advertise, but people need to contact you. You need to get out there. I'm not doing it for you.
Exactly. G'day, Chet. Welcome aboard, buddy. How are you and Robin? Hope everything's working well. Couple of g'days there coming
Hey,
in.
chat.
Joe is saying, "Oh, hi, Shaun. Oh, hi. Sharing the love with both channels." Well, get in there, mate. I've got Daniel having conniptions because he's the only one in the channel. And by the way, we are broadcasting out on 4 channels. We've got the Down Under Cruises, Helping Hands for Cruising, the Astute Tourist, and the Astute Tourist Facebook page. So jump on in there.
Go to them all. Share the love with them all. Hit the like button.
Absolutely.
Share them out.
Thumbs up in all of them. Hey guys, if you like it, do a thumbs up. If you really hate it, hit the thumbs up button 3 times.
That's right.
Daniel is saying he's making arrangements to make it down under. Come on down. Come check us out. I think you're going to love it here. Joe's saying, "Oh, hi again, Shaun. Sharing the love again with HH4C. Thank goodness. At least you're in one of them, Joe." By the way, if you're in the HH4C channel, hashtag HH4C gets your link. If you're in the Down Under Cruises, it's hashtag D.U.C., all lowercase. And if you are in the Astute Tourist, hashtag PMA gives you your link.
Right on.
Nightbot is saying, "Welcome to the fun with Down Under Cruises. Please support the channel so we can support HH4C." Now, this is insulting, Joe. Hey, Chetarita.
Chetarita.
Yeah. Who the hell is that?
I have no clue.
He's
the Chet Meister, the Chet Mix.
It is. Good morning. It's from John. G'day, Amy. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. How is the job going, the new job? And I hope everything is working well for you there. Oh, you know what? There's some big things happening in cruising. We're getting some new ships down under. Uncle Scug, come aboard.
Uncle Scug is in the house.
Yeah, he's in the house. Daniel is going, "How's the weather down under, by the way?" Well, I'm going to talk sea. We had an extremely good day today. We had we had an okay day. The weather today was around 15 degrees C, which is 1530, 60 degrees. But yesterday we had 26, which is closer to the 70, 72, I think it was. So that was a pretty nice day. Tomorrow we're going to be up around 20 C, 20, 40 plus 30, 70 degrees. So it's going to be a nice day tomorrow. Pretty much what you've got right now, Jimmy.
Yeah, our weather is both of our weathers are kind of they've melded now. They're at the same, not for long, but yours is going to continually get warmer, and ours will increasingly get colder.
Which is a good enough reason for you to come down under. Anyway, let's stop there for a minute. Amy is saying crazy busy, but loving it. And
morning, Amy.
Joe is saying, "Shaun, that's his nickname for Chet." Okay. Got it now. G'day, all from Uncle Scugger. The more I hear about this Uncle Scugger, the more I get to realize that he's becoming more and more Aussie. Amy is saying that she's always knackered nowadays, but enjoying it. That's good.
Oh, knackered. I thought you said naked.
No. Knackered.
I mean, thumbs up for knackered, I guess. She's tired, but busy. But 2 thumbs up for naked.
You need to have a see-through bikini wearing that one.
Just saying.
Joe is saying 15C. Is that 15C right now or 15C today? And what are you headed for tomorrow, Joe? Daniel is saying he really could under weather like that. It's been like 39 to 41 C where he is.
Where are you, Daniel?
41. That's a typical mid-Melbourne midsummer's day in Melbourne is somewhere around there.
Daniel, where are you? Where are you, sir?
He's in, I believe he's in Texas.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains the 80 to 90 degree weather.
John is saying he thought the same thing. Joe, if you want to hear Jimmy's original tunes, subscribe to Uncle Scugger Radio. Hashtag PMA, and there he's gone with hashtag PMA. What do you get? You get the link for Joe Hupp. Folks, you got to get into there. Typical Aussie. Oh, I lied. Sorry, Daniel. Northern California. Sorry about that, mate. I do make mistakes. So,
Northern
Jimmy.
California is nice, except for the taxes.
Yep. So, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
What's happening? What's happening with you and your recuperation?
I'm recuperating just fantastic. I'm feeling great. Every day gets better. I'm 110 days post transplant.
Woohoo!
I have an appointment today. That's why there's no practical nonsense at 11 today. That's why we actually did it yesterday, because I have a doctor's appointment at 11:50 in Boston today. And so we'll check on the labs and just a brief meeting with the doc. Hopefully they're going to continue to let the length of the leash or unhook me from the leash and take away some of the meds today. I'm hoping that they'll either reduce them or take them away, because the medication is how would you say that the medication is good to help me with my recovery in that, but it causes other issues as well. So
there are side effects in a lot of things.
Yeah. So really the only thing, if I had any complaint, which you know me, I don't really complain too much about stuff, but it's the neuropathy that's getting me. I have pains in my legs and my feet, but that's it's not every day, or the intensity is doesn't get that bad most days. It's when I do too much. A lot of up and down. So up and down, I mean, if I climb stairs and keep going up and down the stairs to do things, I need to take frequent breaks, things like that. I still don't have my aerobic capacity is not at 100%. So my red blood has been is just been below the normal. So I'm hoping today that that's going to change. So
that's cool. I mean, it's only a little bit of time, and you'll be right there. You know, you'll be getting better.
So Sean's been asking me questions like, when are you coming down under? When can you travel? Can you come to the meetup down in Miami? I can't answer those questions. The doctor's the only one that can give me answers to those questions. So I just don't know yet. So. And the biggest thing for me is when it comes to traveling, the very first thing I'm going to do is go visit my mother, because I haven't seen her.
And that would be the most important.
Yeah, I haven't seen her since before my dad passed. So I think she could use a couple hugs. So
I think so too. Daniel is saying he's traveling to Germany in 25 days. He needs a month's vacation from everyday life, going to visit his family. Mate,
awesome.
If you live down under, you'd get a month every year. So what the hell? What? Joe is going already. He comes in, dirties the water, and then leaves.
Joe, you're living my schedule, 8:13 p.m., and you're going to bed?
Seriously.
Although I think he does get up early to go to work, right?
He does, but you know what? He's tougher than that. He's made of good Aussie stock.
Oh, look who's lurking. Look at the bottom of the chat.
G'day, Mom.
She heard me. Yes, you do, Mom. I know you do. I need hugs too.
Which is what I was doing with my mom this afternoon. So there you go.
Right. Yeah.
So just a couple of things as a heads up, Jimmy. The rock and roll tribute cruise, as you call it, the cruise of the century. Well, that's been trucking along very nicely. We because of some of the changes that we've managed to do, we've actually managed to save a lot of things and get a lot of good activities happening. So one of the things, have you ever heard of this? This is an amazing thing. We have managed to get a bar to do a crawl.
The whole bar?
The
How do
bar.
they move the bar
How
on the
they do
boat?
it, I don't know.
That's incredible. It's amazing technology these days, the things that
Yep.
they can do.
Yep.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, I think it's got something to do with the fact that it's on a ship or something. I don't know, but anyway, they're moving the whole bar. We're going to get it going from one end of the place to the other. So it's going to be amazing. And then what the go-kart racetrack, the go-kart race has been, the structure has been changed a little bit. So what we're going to do is people are going to register for the go-kart race with HH4C. And what's going to happen is shortest time wins.
There you go.
Nightbot is saying, welcome to Cup of Joe Live. We don't stink. I should bloody well hope not. Let me see. G'day, Jonesy. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you here. Yes, mate, you've been lurking. Now, is it just Radio Jonesy or are we getting the whole family?
Jonesy's lurking. He's lurking.
And by the way, folks, just as a heads up, the Ducks are sitting at 699 subs. If anybody does feel the desire, we'd love to be over the 700 mark. As well as that, we'd love for you to hit the playlists and put not only the Astute Tourist, but put also the Down Under Cruises playlists both on and have a go. We need to get 3,000 views or watch hours. So please, folks, we'd appreciate it. Uncle Scugger is saying g'day to Nancy.
G'day, Nancy.
And Jonesy's saying only 83 more to get to 1K, almost there. Yes, well, we need, roughly about that to get to the 1K. I know he's talking about himself there, but you know what the good news is? We needed to almost at the 700. So let's get our 300. Let's get 300 and we'll be fine. Jonesy got his watch hours today. Congratulations, mate. Really appreciate that. Daniel is saying you want to know what is helping his neuropathy. He's taking L-carotene and only fine make him lose weight, but it's boosted his energy and everything he suffered from is gone.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to my doctor about that because I don't take anything without their permission. Certain things can affect the anti-rejection meds that I take, so I can't even have grapefruit juice. No grapefruit juice.
I can't have grapefruit, Jimmy.
Yeah.
It messes with my heart medication.
Yeah.
Look who's in the chat there. The
Morning,
lady, Miss V.
Fine.
She's saying g'day to us. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. And Jonesy has gone B. What's B, mate?
B.
Amy's got claps around. So see how we go. Let's get the numbers up. And Jimmy, you're looking and feeling fine, I reckon. Now,
thank you.
When are you pulling the bike out?
Hard to say. We were talking about this off camera, and it's all dependent on my strength. I actually feel pretty good. I almost took it out yesterday. It probably, if I do, it probably won't be until next week, and it'll be a short ride. I'm not going to push it at all. I need to just what did I say? Get my sea legs back, I guess, so to speak.
Yep.
Take it for a short jaunt around the neighborhood, and then it'll probably be put away for the rest of the winter.
But now, Jimmy, you said get your sea legs back, and I saw Chet arrived on scene.
See that?
Daniel is saying the stuff is natural and it tastes good too. He's lost 18 pounds in 3 weeks.
So it's L-carotene. I'll talk to the doctor about it today.
Jonesy's gone with the hashtag duck, so we know which channel he's in. And guess what Nightbot did? Put up his link.
See how that works?
Works amazing. Works amazing. Okay, the three originals anyway. Okay, so Jimmy, what do you got? What do you got planned? What's happening with you? With the shows and all that sort of stuff. I know you got the.
So, say again.
I know you've got the doctors tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow for you. It will be today for me. So here in the U.S., it'll be today.
Today. Sorry.
For you, it's tonight. Later
Yes.
this evening for you. You'll be sleeping when I'm in Boston. So
Mhm.
that's happening. And then uh, we're we're going to pack when I get back, and we're heading back up to camp. So for those of you that don't know or haven't seen the Astute Tourist live streams, we have a site up north, just at the foothills of the White Mountains here in New Hampshire, that we've rented for the month. And we get to leave the RV up there. So the RV is up there patiently waiting for our return, which Colleen loves it up there, and she wants to leave this afternoon when we get back. Uh, it's This month is in part of what we call Firefighter Weekend, and it's in memorial kind of for the 9/11, the 343 first responders that perished during the 9/11 tragedy back in 2001. But it's a chance for us to think about those and celebrate us. A lot of us have been friends and coworkers for many years. I've been with some of these men and ladies for over 40 years. Have been friends of mine and coworkers. So it's just a time for us to get together and let down our hair, so to speak, and have a good time. This weekend will be the firefighter weekend. So not everybody is there for the whole month. There's probably, I want to say, about 10 different couples that are there for the month. This weekend will be inundated with firefighters. We'll probably have close to, I don't know, 30 different couples, I'm going to guess. So that'll be, you know, we'll have close to 100 people there with family and friends in that this weekend. And they do a theme every year. So last year was a pirate theme, and this year is the Wild West. So there'll be a lot of cowboys and cowgirls, I guess, running around. So it's a lot of fun. So we got that coming up for the rest of the week. I'll still do the live stream on Friday, and then one more weekend next weekend after that. In terms of videoing, I'll be making some videos up there. We went to the mountains on, I don't know, one of the days last week, and we filmed just a short video from what they call Cathedral Ledge. It's a 500-foot glacier, and you can look down. There's people climbing it, and that it's nice. So I'll be working on that video, but and then Practical Nonsense, which is every Wednesday at 11. So I got all that going on.
So it sounds like you've got a whole heap of stuff going on, which sounds like a bucket load of fun.
Yeah, it's good to be out finally.
Daniel is saying one little side effect, though, of taking that stuff is that you'll visit the men's room a few more times than this, but this is because the fat has to leave the body somehow.
Right. Yeah, well, Daniel, I don't know how old you are, but the older we get, it seems like my trips to the men's room are frequent. So,
Jonesy says, have a great time. You deserve it.
thank you, my friend.
And g'day, Anfield Road Layout in the Loft. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Saw you last night and our time, so welcome this evening. Okay, it's morning for you, maybe. But welcome aboard and nice to have you here. Okay, so How often do you and your firefighter mates get together?
Well, this weekend is the big, it's the big weekend for a lot of us. We're all members of what we call the nut. It's a group that we call the Nutfield Fire Protection District, which is basically the area that we're from here in New Hampshire. Used to be called. It was one big town, and they somewhere in the 1800s they broke off into smaller towns, but the original town was called Nutfield. So all of these little towns now we call it the Nutfield Fire Protection District, and it's a bunch of firefighters. A lot of them are retired now that get together, and it's kind of a benevolent group. We raise money for firefighter cancer, and other type of relief programs that go to benefit firefighters and their families. So I'll see throughout the year. I'll see my closest friends. I see them weekly. We'll go out to eat, or we'll get together at someone's home, watch a game or something. I talk to them almost not every day, but every couple of days. There's a handful of these guys that I worked with for many many years. So we're not just
Mates,
coworkers. We're friends.
your
So
best
yeah,
mates.
absolutely.
Um, Anfield Road Layout says, thanks listening as soldering little red lights. What have the little red lights done to you so that they need to be soldered? And Daniel is saying that he is 60 years old, and since taking this, he almost feels half his age now.
Really. Oh,
What do you do with the other half?
I'm gonna talk to it. I just looked it up. It says may help improve neuropathy, particularly diabetic neuropathy, by promoting nerve regeneration and reducing pain. However, results can vary, and it's important to consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplement. So I'll definitely talk to the doctor about it today and see if they'll let me start to take some of that. See how that works.
So, in answer to your question, Jonesy, how cold was it in Melbourne today? It was 8C where he worked today with those Antarctic winds and rain and sunshine every hour today. Mate, I saw you doing that driving thing going along the road with the water on your right hand side. It was a great video. We had 15 degrees during the day with rain and whatever. It started off single digits, but it warmed up. So there we go. Jonesy is saying that converting that to 8 degrees is 46.4 Fahrenheit.
That's cold,
So that's brass, almost brass monkeys. Your
right?
voice raises an octave or two. Um, so what you're saying is that most of those guys that you're going to be with, you've been with pretty much most of your life.
Yeah, yeah. I started in this business when I was 19, and I'm 61 now. So yeah, I've known a lot of them for a very long time. It's like any occupation where you get closer to some of your workmates than you do with others, and there's like three or four of them that we're very very close, very tight. You know, we've spent more time doing things outside of the job than we did, working together. Like family things, and we've one of my mates. We spent 20 years of summers together with our families, vacationing together every summer for 2 weeks every summer. We used to rent cottages on this huge lake in Maine, and there's an island there that you need to take a ferry. I would pull my boat with the truck, and we would take the ferry over and launch the boat, and then you're there for a week or two, and you barely use the vehicle. You take the boat everywhere. restaurants and stores.
So
A lot
you
of fun.
should. So
Yeah,
you
a lot,
should. Got
lot of fun.
boating everywhere.
Those days we don't boat anymore. I don't have the boat. We use the RV a lot. Not so much this year, just because of my health issues, but um, the RV's our new boat. I call it my land yacht.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah,
you're part of the landed gentry that have a yacht.
right? Exactly.
Jonesy is saying that 15F is a heat wave in Tassie. Jonesy, don't talk crap. Um, Anfield Road layout in the loft is saying that he puts the red lights or the red little LEDs on the buildings and street lamps. He
Oh,
makes model train. He has a model train channel and has a train layout. That's cool. G'day Lee from Chet and Jonesy. G'day C. G'day Carmen. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. How is MSC Preziosa? Who's sailing on MSC? Unless you are.
is there
Mum
a
saying g'day to Chet.
Preziosa?
Yeah, it's the MSC. I can't remember. Jonesy says Celsius, he meant to say. So 15C is a heat wave. I've known Tasmania to get up to 16. What are you talking about, Jonesy? Everybody's saying good day to everybody. So let me go and, yeah.
The Preziosa is a Fantasia class cruise ship owned and operated by MSC Cruises. She entered service in 2013.
Yep, one of the new ones.
So there you go.
Yep. Have you ever been? You haven't been on MSC, have you?
I have.
Have you?
A year ago, last June, we sailed on the Magnifica. Yeah, for my 60th birthday, Colleen and I just did a cruise, just the two of us. It's the first cruise we've done where it was just us. We've usually sailed with friends and family. And it was nice. It was our first MSC, and I've only sailed Carnival prior to that. I've done
So
3 or 4 carnivals, so
Jimmy, put this in your calendar. We don't have an exact date yet, but 2028 would be a very nice time to go and sail on an NCL ship.
yeah, I've never sailed Norwegian either. Like I said, only Carnival and MSC. And I'll
Mhm.
be honest, and I know a lot of you folks out there, you guys that sail a lot, you like Carnival. I like Carnival too. Don't get me wrong, but MSC for an older guy like me, I really liked MSC. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And
Um,
I was going to say, people are like, oh, well, I've heard complaints about the food and that. That's all subjective, that kind of thing. Um, I may like the food that you don't like.
yep,
Um, to me, that's not a big deal. I mean, if people were getting sick from the food, well, that's a different thing, but it's not. They're an Italian cruise line or Mediterranean cruise lines, so the food they serve is a little bit different.
yep.
I'm not there just for the food,
No,
so and the
yep.
food I thought was great. It was delicious. The pizza's fantastic.
Um, Arnfield Road layout in the loft says his name is Lee. So welcome aboard, Lee. Nice to have you here. He fell in love with. He felt welcome in all our live streams, and thanks for the great stream and vlogs you all do, mate. It's our pleasure. We aim to please, and we appreciate all the support we can get. Oh, Jonesy's in HH4C. Can you imagine that?
Hey,
And there
Jonesy.
you go. There's his link. Mom saying good day to Sharon. John is saying that no one on MSC starved.
No, God, no. Nope.
Shaz is saying 63 degrees with 15% chance of rain, highs of 86 degrees today. And everybody's saying good day to Lee. So welcome aboard, Lee. Nice to have you here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you, Lee. And I know you've come into some of the astute lives, and we appreciate it. We'd love to have you aboard.
Now, so what I'm saying, Jimmy, is if you can bear in mind the 2028, I think you are going to find it interesting. I'll give you a heads up. We are currently looking for people who can nominate recipients who are either first responders or are vets or have known of Gold Star vet families or similar in the firefighting and first responder arena. And we're also looking to find maybe a family that was affected by 9/11. Those are the sort of things that we're looking to do.
Fantastic. I think it's great.
Yep. So we're looking for support, sponsorship as much as possible, and also recipients. We're trying to get some recipients on board. We're looking at putting in some serious numbers on a NCL ship if we can help it.
I like it. I mean, I'm assuming that HH4C, because of the rock and roll cruise, has developed a relationship with NCL now. So,
Correct.
yeah,
Correct.
so, good thing. Good, 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 good.
We're just waiting on an itinerary to come out and the ship, and then we will be going gung ho on it. Because there are a lot of people who are involved with HH4C one way or another who have a not financial vested interest, but have a vested interest in that particular concept. So
Right.
we're certainly looking forward to it.
Myself being a first responder, not a recipient, of course, because
No, and you, unfortunately, you will never be one because you
no.
have cruised.
Well, and thank God that and not to belittle any recipients, these are folks that need a vacation and
Correct.
that can't afford it, or they,
Correct.
because they think because of their physical issues that they may not be able to, and that's not what I mean. That's all that is what HHC is all about, is providing that for folks that either can't financially do it, or that they may think that because of their health that they probably don't think they could do it. I mean, and we
Correct.
always go back to Kenny being the first recipient. There's our good friend Kenny, who is he's not handicapped at all. He's very capable, but I think some of these folks in their mind think, well, I'm limited at what I can do, and that is not the case. And thank God for HH4C, because they help these folks realize that they are capable and are able to go on these types of holidays. And again, we go back to Kenny, but we can talk about James Cantonese, and there's a guy who he's restricted in uh, his ambulatory ability, but not it's not holding him back at all from being able to go on a cruise. There's a lot
And
of folks.
And that's the amazing thing. You look at people like that; they have a willingness and a desire to get ahead. I mean, here's a young lady. Let me show you this. Here's a young lady who really has her head screwed on.
Yeah, she does. That's my mom, for people that don't know. She's saying she'll be 90 years old in 28.
Yeah,
And my mother is, she's a testament to humans. I'll tell you, she's never let anything hold her back. She's a very strong woman, mentally and physically. Um, she makes me proud every day, and not just because she's my mother. Here's a lady that back in the 80s, when VCRs and things like that first came out, people had trouble programming them. And not my mother, man. She just takes anything by the horns. And even today, at 87 years old, she can deal with all of that stuff. She doesn't let anything. If she doesn't know how to do something, she's going to learn how to do it. And she's just a testament to all older folks, people her age. So
Now,
don't.
Jimmy, you know what I can hear in the background?
What's that?
I can hear your mom going, Jimmy, stop it. Shut up. I'm not like that.
It was more like James Richard. Your mother says your full first name and your middle name. You know you're in trouble.
I would be in serious trouble because I don't have a middle name.
Is that right?
Yep.
We need to give you a middle name.
I wasn't smart enough to get a middle name.
I'm not sure where all that. Some people have more than one middle name too, but I don't.
Yeah, I
I
was
don't.
never good at soliloquies, right?
um, we got to give you a middle name. Um, all right, so in the chat, come up with a middle name for Shaun. We need to give him a middle name. And it's Shaun, not Sen or Shawn.
Correct.
Good morning, Deb.
G'day, Deb, and welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Now, folks, if you're going to give me a middle name, be nice, okay? Be nice.
That's middle name, not finger. Middle name.
Knowing Amy, she'd tell me to read between the lines.
Right? Yeah. I had a friend, a mutual friend my mom had. She used to say, instead of giving you the middle finger, she'd give you the little finger. And
Oh,
she said, that's for people who don't deserve the very best.
there we go. Amy's given me the Ziploc.
Shaun Ziploc. I think Budgie or something. Not bougie, but Budgie.
Well, bougie, budgie sounds closer to bougie.
Right?
I kind of don't mind that.
Shaun Bougie
Yeah,
Ornellas.
yeah, yeah. My parents would freak.
Right?
Mum
Now,
would be.
go ahead.
Mum would laugh, and Dad would be turning in his grave. So there we go.
Right?
Now, Jimmy,
So, yes, sir.
when have you been playing much guitar since you've been at home doing nothing?
Yes and no. Not much, but I've been playing it. I actually bring it to camp with me, and last weekend I played it more than I've played it since I got sick. It's an energy level thing. Um, I I get neuropathy in my neck too, and holding that guitar for some reason it aggravates that. So I do it in little short spurts. But yeah, I've been playing it again. I can't wait for the day that I can actually, sustain a whole 50 minutes of me playing, because that's a typical set. If I was to play live. I'm probably going to play it Saturday evening because my friends have been begging me, Jimmy, when are you going to play? You need to play for us. And so the guitar will be coming with me this week, and I'll be honing my chops, as they say. So, good morning, Pete.
G'day, Pete. How you going?
Good afternoon,
So Jonesy thinks I should become Sean Sheep.
Shaun Sheep.
I know
Yeah.
I'm sheepish, but that's ridiculous.
Right? We got to come up with a good name for him.
You don't like the one Ziploc?
Ziploc, I don't know. It just doesn't have. It doesn't flow.
It
Shaun
doesn't.
Ziploc.
Yeah, but at least it's got some closure.
Well, right? It does. Um, I don't know. We'll come up with something good. Ziploc is certainly a contender, as they say, a contender. So, what do you got coming up? What's going on with you besides the
Well,
usual?
this is becoming important. So Saturday our time. So it's Friday night your time. We'll be having our normal show, Ilana and I. And then what's happening is Saturday evening our time, Saturday morning yours. The board will be having a catch up meeting. And then after that, we go into Jewish New Year, starts on Monday. So let me put this out there before we get stuck in. If Jimmy, in any way I have offended you, please forgive me, and I hope that I can make amends for whatever I've done wrong.
Why would you have offended me?
Um, maybe in thought, maybe in action. I don't know. I might have done or said something that's stomped on
What
your
gave
toes.
what gave you that idea that you offended
Well,
me?
it is time for repentance. That is what Jewish New Year into the Day of Atonement is, the 10 days of
Ah,
repentance. So
I
it's not
see.
like we want to rip ourselves up and it's an opportunity for us to come to the end of the slate and start again, hopefully in a
Got
better
it.
way.
Got it. Well, I want you to feel at ease with yourself, and you have not offended me at all, but you are forgiven, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
Regardless of even if your thought is fooling you into thinking you've offended me because you
Oh,
haven't.
that's thank you. I really appreciate that. Jonesy reckons Sean Forster, not. I'm glad
Isn't
he
it
put the R in front.
isn't it Foster?
Oh, shut
FOS?
up! Shut up! Shut up!
You
Um,
know what Foster is? That's Australian for pay.
yeah, correct. Um, Deb is saying good morning to It's a Cruise Life, and Sharon the Sheep is a cool name. Oh, there we go. Amy's gone with it. Sean Budgie Smuggler Ornellas.
Yeah, see? I like that one. Pudgy smuggler.
It's the way you say smuggler. Don't pronounce the last R.
I didn't
Um,
smuggler.
Amy is saying four names is acceptable.
Some people do have four names.
Yep.
Yeah.
John has gone Sean Chaim.
Shame? Shame?
No, that you gotta. Can you do? Can you?
Shame. Oh, that's the Jewish pronunciation.
That's right.
Shame.
And now, Mum has gone Sean Shine.
Sean Shine.
And Shaz has gone Lee Sean Shine. I like that, Nancy. Yep.
Sean Shine.
Lee saying good day to everybody in the chat. I'm not sure which channel he's on. I
Hello,
know where he is.
Lee.
He's in HH4C.
Ooh,
Awesome.
pardon me.
Shaz, she didn't say anything about a sheep.
I'm looking at Amy.
Yep. As in his head shines. Oh, okay. I
Hey.
get it, Amy.
Hey, we don't
Actually,
match anymore. Look,
yeah, you got
I
more than me, mate.
I have hair now. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Well,
More than me,
I can't continue to shave it right now because it's getting colder and my head gets cold.
mate. That's a myth.
It's a myth. Okay. Tell that to the back of my head.
I do every year, but the truth is, you wear a cap, so that's cool. It's a
Yeah.
myth, and a myther.
A mytha. Hello, mytha. How's
Aussies
things
will understand this.
how's things in Australia right now with maybe you don't want to talk about this, but it worries me, the things that are going on in the streets there. Have things calmed down, or they continue to march and protest and that? I mean, you live close to Melbourne, and I worry about you.
I live in Melbourne.
Well, okay.
First of all, let me say this, Lee. Thank you very much for getting in both of them. I really appreciate that. Let me just say right now things in Melbourne are interesting. You've got two sides of the factions, and obviously this will head down the political path. And I don't want to go down politics right now, but
I just
um,
wanted to ask how things are going. You don't have to go deep into it.
if you're in the right place, you're safe. If you're in the wrong place, you're part of the program. So
And
that's
for those that aren't in the know, and I'm not going to go into it too deep, but just take a look at what's going on around the world. It's not just in Australia; it's in the
yep.
UK as well. I worry about Pete and Lisa and some of my other friends over there. It's a tough time to to live in some of these places. Japan too, France too. So that's all I'm going to say. I just want to make sure that you're keeping your head down and you're
I just
safe.
stay out of those areas. It's much safer that way.
Yeah.
Jonesy's given me a second one. He reckons I'm sinking.
Sean Titanic.
Amy is saying that a few protests in the city, nothing here to worry about, and that's true.
Good.
In the areas that we actually live in, we're pretty safe.
So, Amy, you live in Melbourne as well?
Amy lives in about 5 suburbs away from me in a place called Langwarrin. So it's a good 25-30 minute drive from me to her.
Look at my mother. She just absolutely loves you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Mom. Really appreciate that.
He's a
On
shining
YouTube.
star.
There you go. Um, for those in the Down Under Cruises channel, go ahead, hashtag DUC, all lowercase, and that should drop your link if you're in the Astute Tourist, hashtag PMA, and that'll drop your link there. If you're in Helping Hands for Cruising, hashtag HH4C, all lowercase. Jonesy is saying Victoria will be a Chinese state if their premier keeps up what she's up to. Yeah, I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
shut up. It's a Cruise Life is saying we're all good, Jimmy, and all I can say is things need to and will change. The people will stand up and be counted.
I I've I'm a news junkie anyway, and anybody that knows me, you know how I feel about freedom and liberty and freedom of speech and being able to um, you know fulfill the rights that God has given us, and we're our own. God has given us the right to be our own sovereign state, so to speak. And the UK, boy, I'll tell you, that's if you've been watching there. They Saturday they had quite a rally there. There was several million people. I think the amount of people is they'll argue that, but it's amazing what's going on there, and it I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but it kind of made me proud to see what they're doing over there. The people they're taking the country back. I like it.
Yeah, it kind of worries me a little bit because my son is living there. So,
Right.
yeah,
Well, and I think it's probably the same there. I don't know for sure, but like you said, if you go to the right places, you'll be somewhat you'll stay out of that and stay away from it. So
correct. Good on you, Lee. I see you're getting part of the program. You watch. Nightbot will do its bit.
good
And there
old
you go.
good old Nightbot.
It did it.
Um, what was I going to ask you next? So November 29th through December 6th is the Rock and Roll tribute cruise, and then and forgive me, is it April 11th? I think is the
April
ABC
11th is the ABC's cruise.
ABC's cruise, and then
Um,
when is the Ducks cruise?
the Ducks cruise is um, December 29, 2026, we're doing a New Year's Eve cruise from Brisbane round the Great Barrier Reef. So come and join us.
I would love to. You and I have talked off camera, and things have changed for me in terms of financing. So I don't know what we'll be able to do here in the future, just because self-preservation comes first. And, not that we're destitute. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. It's nothing like that, but it's the
Yeah.
extracurricular activities that we may have to take a step back on. That's all.
Um, Pete says they can be fined for flying the Union Jack in their own country. Can you imagine?
Terrible.
Unbelievable. Can you imagine flying? Yeah, no, I won't go down that path. Wrong spot. What for? Wrong spot for the ducks, maybe? I don't know. Hashtag P. Oh, he's in the wrong channel. There you go. Hashtag PMA from Jonesy. And what do you know? Nightbot stepped up to the what you call it, the platform, and put it out there.
That Nightbot, I'll tell you, we pay him little, and he sort of does okay. I know.
You don't want to tell him that, because the minute you start telling him that, we get strikes.
Oh, speaking of isn't there a silent auction? Isn't that happening sometime soon?
There is in the start of November. Early yep.
Rumor has it there's a silent auction happening in November for for HH4C, and guys, look out for that. I know some of the things that are up for auction, and they're really, really awesome items. I know particularly firsthand that there's a cruiser's first aid, or a not a first aid. What were we calling it? A cruiser.
A first time cruiser's aid.
Yeah, it's a package that's going to have all kinds of things and it could help out a first time cruiser, or a cruiser, the seasoned cruiser as well. There's going to be all kinds of things in there that will help you on your first cruise. Things that you're going to need in your room if you've never cruised before. There are things you're going to need, because power, for one thing, because of all these devices that we have. And if you're a content creator, you're going to have different types of connections, USBs, USB-Cs. So I know that there's a power strip in there, and it has to be approved by the cruise line. So you can't have any, what do they call them? Surge protectors. You can't have a surge protector. So this is a surge protection free power source that will help you charge all your devices in that. Plus, there's all kinds of other stuff in there, magnetic hooks, and you name it. Things as a first-time cruiser you may not know, or you will need, and you can bid on that. And I know that the Bull Crafters, Denise and Linda, they're submitting some stuff, and many, many, many other items. So you guys gotta get involved in that.
Now, by the way, Jimmy, you talking about first-time offenders for cruises. Our statistics say that on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, about 1/4 of all people coming on board the cruise, it'll be their first cruise.
How exciting!
So it's going to be really exciting.
And how about an exciting cruise for your first time? I mean, the cruise lines have shows and that, they do game shows, and they have circus acts and all kinds of stuff, comedians, but rarely do you ever see rock bands playing.
Correct.
Rarely.
Yeah.
And this one, you're going to get not only are you going to get the music of Foreigner, you're going to get the music of Styx, and many other bands. These guys are great. Journey, Foreign Journey, they're called, and they're fantastic. And it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys are going to have a great time. And I'm sorry I'm going to miss it.
But you know what? You're not, because you're actually going to be on board with us through somebody's live. So
Right?
you'll be actually on board vicariously through one of us.
It's going to be a great time. And I'm excited. I'm very excited for everybody. Like I said, I think I was the one that dubbed it the cruise of the century, and it really is going to be the cruise of the century.
That it
There's
is.
going to be a lot of content. There's many group cruises, but this one I think will probably top them all as far as the amount of content creators on it. So get your ass on board.
Mum, thank you for popping in. Look forward to seeing you on Friday. Jimmy, do you want to take us out with your PMA?
Absolutely. This will do it for Shaun and I on our Hump Day extravaganza. Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude will save your day. It'll save your week. It'll save your life. And believe me when I tell you that I'm living proof that it works. I've employed a positive mental attitude in my life every day, every minute of every day. I push that negative energy and negative thoughts out of my brain, and I am cancer free as a result of, or partly because of PMA and other things. It'll definitely make your day brighter and better, and the people around you will benefit from it as well, because everything is energy, and like energies are attracted in this case. So if you're a positive person, you're going to spread that positivity onto people. So, and one of the ways you can do it is being kind to each other. We're all here on the planet, and we need some kindness, and we need to spread the love right now more than ever. If you see somebody, make eye contact with them, smile, say a kind word, shake their hand. If they're inclined, give them a hug. Hugs are the best way to spread that positive energy. So make sure that you change somebody's life for the better every day. You can do it. It's real easy. It doesn't take much at all just to say something nice to somebody. If you see the men and ladies of the police department, the fire department, our EMS and healthcare workers, especially our nurses, we love our nurses. If you've ever been to the doctor's office, or you spent any time in a hospital healthcare facility, you know that the nurses are the ones getting things done for you. They're out there doing things that a lot of people don't have a clue about, or they just don't want to do it. And these nurses step up every day, and I know I love them. They're the best. So make sure that you thank those folks. And then last but not least, our veterans everywhere in the free world. Our veterans, past, present, and future. Those people, man, I'll tell you, they stepped right up. They do the thing. They don't ask for anything in return, and they just do it selflessly. They're on that proverbial wall every day, keeping us safe. So make sure that you thank a veteran, no matter where you are in the world, in the free world, that is, and thank those people for what they do. They're the greatest. I salute them all. I love our veterans, and God bless them all, and God bless you guys in the chat. So that's going to do it.
So thank you for that, Jimmy. Thank you for popping on, folks. Nice to see you all. Scott's just popped in the last minute. Good on you. With that in mind, folks, I want to say please have a very safe, pleasant, healthy, happy day. And we'll catch up with you on a Friday, whether it's Friday morning with Jimmy or whether it's Friday at 10 p.m. with us. Take it easy, and we'll catch up with you. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye, guys. Peace and love.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it sings to me with a tune as wild as sea.